Okay, I got some new melons from Walmart, some new seed packets. And it's because I had my watermelons were growing so good in the ground. The hill ones were growing good, but the ground ones started to pick up, started producing fruit that I got excited and I wanted to grow some more because my uncle said he wanted one. So I didn't know people were going to take some, so better make some more. Here's some vines that are coming from underneath the fence from the other side of the yard, watermelon vines. There's watermelons here and there on them. Here's one right here underneath the. I just found that one just recently, and there's another little one. There's a bunch of them in there, man. It's hard to find them because they're like little green Easter eggs. Some of them are bigger than others, but as they get bigger, they get easier to see. All up and down that fence, I have some watermelons on the ground. They're starting to make fruit. See, there was one. They're getting bigger. They look like they're doing all right for not being on a hill. Some of them are doing really good, like as good as the one on the hill or better. They're growing watermelons, which is what I want them to do. And they're just now starting. The hill started earlier. And you can see these are the cantaloupe melons, muskmelon, and they have a bunch growing in there. I counted 9 of them from what I could find, but there's a lot that I can't find because they're hidden so well. Here's one of the bigger watermelons so far. That's a crimson sweet. See, there's a whole bunch of cantaloupes, and there's just 1, 2, 3. There's some on the sides. There's more that are it's kind of hard to see. Just like there's a lot of watermelons that you can't really see yet. If you just like go down the vines, you can see them. There was one. There's another one. Little baby. This is the biggest. No, this is not the biggest one. The other one's the biggest one. This is one of the biggest ones. Little babies in there. They're doing pretty good on the hill, but I have to water them quite frequently because I can't really water them because the water falls off. I have to put them in a certain little trench that I had dug in there. See, there's another cantaloupe. They're doing pretty good. These little cantaloupes on the ground here that are next to the hill are not doing that great, but look, it's got a melon growing, which I can't complain about. They're starting to do okay, but they're kind of yellow and kind of thin. I think I didn't dig the holes deep enough, but they're coming along. I mean, they're making fruit. They got flowers. They're not dying. Here's some watermelons that are in the ground with the holes kind of decent size. These are started later than the ones on the hill because they were the ones that I thinned out. It took a while for them to come back to life. This one right here is doing awesome, man. I swear that one's as big as the one on the hill. Maybe bigger, but it's like got a lot of room of its own. It's got little watermelons, but I can't really find them right now because it takes a while for me to find them. This one like I thought was dead. This one too. I mean, it's like they're coming back. Those are gonna get big soon. Here's a zucchini out in the middle of nowhere. Just out. Okay, I got some. Here's ones that I planted recently. That's a cantaloupe. That's just on, with like the holes aren't that big on these. But here's where I started making some good size holes with some good soil inside of them and a little brim, a little trench around them so that it'll hold water. It'll be easier to water them. And these are those new melons I have. Those new watermelons. I put 20 nice size holes and brought some topsoil from the other side of the yard. Put them in there. Put the seeds in there. Watered them. And so hopefully they got lots of room to stretch. These are gonna be good. It's gonna be green all over that big old patch right there. I got a lot of land taken up by these watermelons. Just 20 of them here. I got some more seeds. I might make some more. Why not? I mean, once I put them in the ground. Here's one of the cantaloupes that's in the ground with a pretty good sized hole, and as you can see, it's doing really good. Like it looks better than the ones in the hill, really. But it's up, they don't have fruit yet. These are just. I have a bunch of other plants besides melons, but I'm just showing you the melons. See, look at this. This one's doing great, and that one was started later than the hill ones. And here's another melon cantaloupe. It was just a salvage.